Hello and welcome to my third quick look on Outward. Well, I guess I have to apologize since quick look is, I don't think it's probably not the appropriate name for what I have done, since my quick looks already took more than 2 hours, and the third one probably will, yeah, I don't know. So let's say it's a quick/long look, and I'm still searching for a word for that since I'm not doing quick looks so often, so this is still a new thing for me and I apologize for that. Now that I've said this, and I'm open for suggestions, if you guys have a better word for that, just let me know. But now that I've said this, I would like to say that we're gonna start a new game. What I've done so far is my first quick look was, well, a little bit rushed up and the game was kind of buggy, and my second quick look was I tried to complete the whole tutorial, but the tutorial took longer than I thought. So I've never really looked at the normal game, if you want, which is kind of a shame since it's really interesting. It has something. I'm not sure if I want to do a let's play on it, since I'm also playing Divinity Original Sin, which is a huge role-playing game. But so I just don't know if I can handle that, but it is definitely an interesting game. So I would like to say that we're gonna start a new game, and I really take my time. I try to take my time, and we create a new character, start a new game. And I thought about, well, since it's well, it's only another quick look. We're gonna use the hardcore mode, what means, are you sure you want to play in hardcore mode? In hardcore mode, when you are defeated, there is a chance that your character dies permanently. There's only a chance. That's interesting. And its respective save file will be deleted. Respective, I'm gonna check the word, guys. Respective. Jeweils. And if you're new to the channel, you're probably new, I'm a super small channel. There is the Google Translator in the upper right hand corner, since I'm improving/learning English with my channel. And so if you just wonder what the heck that is, that's just a Google Translator, and I can look up some things in real time. So I don't want to bother you, but I don't want to rush up things, why? It doesn't make any sense to rush up things. I miss stuff when I do so. So I'm taking my time. Also, hey, happy Halloween. The interface here is not part of the game, and it will disappear after Halloween. Okay, I thought it's nice, I thought. Anyway, so what do we have? Additional note: when playing co-op. Yeah, there is a co-op in this game, which is awesome actually. Players must be in the same mode to play together. Okay, I understood. So, I do not see us survive. There is no way that I could survive in hardcore mode. Just not possible. We're gonna make a random, but I don't want to play a female. Nothing against female, but personally I always like having a character which fits a little bit to me. So just my personal taste. Although one of my favorite characters of all time is not Lastrates, who I forgot the name. See, from Baldur's Gate 2, I guess. What's her name? It's a thief. I forgot the name. That's a shame. But she's really funny. I like her a lot. Anyway, so no, this looks a little bit weird. Okay, what? Forget about the random thing. Forget about the random thing. We're gonna choose a class. This is really weird. Come on. Although the old guy looks happy in a way. I don't want to look, there's nothing wrong with old character, but I think, an adventure, well, it's kind of hard, and for an old guy it's even harder. Well, it wasn't really my intention to stuck so long in the tutorial, but yeah, let's, okay, you know what, let's create this. We're gonna die anyway, so what am I doing? And I try to read a little bit more. I'm not trying to read everything. I have my own reading lessons. I'm doing this like 5 days in a week to improve my English, so, but I try my best. So I'm not good at reading, this is what I try to say, so bear with me. This is important. I thought this is just an intro stuff, but this is actually important to read, so I'm trying it. All my life I've lived within the safety of Gezor. This is the city, I guess. Spared the brutality of the world outside. But life in Aurea is never that easy. For all the safety that my tribe provides, our laws are harsh. We are judged not as individuals, but as bloodlines. And then we have more. The failure of my bloodline weighed heavy on me. My grandmother brought ruin to our tribe long ago. Well, this is important. Bringing a heavy blood price upon my family. We've paid the debt cursed by her actions ever since. And I probably mispronounce some names. You can make me aware, but you have to do this very often. It's not too easy to remember that. But you can make me aware. You can help me with that if you like. You don't have to, but if you want. I joined an expedition across the sea with my old friend Yusan. I'm not good with names, so yeah. Hoping the money made there would be enough to clear my debts. This was a mistake. I'm lucky to still be breathing after our ship hit rocks on the return voyage. Well, a weird thing is when I'm getting nervous, it's harder a little bit. Now I have no choice but to pick myself up yet again and face the wild, untamed land. Ungezähmt, I guess. Untamed. Ungezähmt, yeah. Land outside the walls. I must carve out. Gonna translate this one word. I'm not translating everything, don't worry. It's, you know, I figure out this is too boring.
Carve.
But everything important is, you know, everything what helps you to understand the story. Anyway, I must carve, schnitzen out my own future or die trying. I guess it. I get it. Okay, I think we almost did it. Eating raw food and drinking unboiled water can give you a disease. Certain potions and teas can cure diseases. Though, this is okay. This are only the hints. They are not that important. I mean, the story is. So it seems that our ancestors, and this is what I got from the first or second quick look, I guess the first, our ancestors, well, they have they did something wrong, and we have to pay basically for what our ancestors did, and we tried to make some money, but it failed. So our ship, we had an accident, like you can see, and now we have to to survive a little bit. And yeah, I guess it wasn't the first quick look I've done. I've hurried up, and this is a mistake I made, since this game is just too big and there is a lot of stuff here lying on the ground, and I haven't seen so much. So after, I mean, I'm sure you, I'm being honest with you, everything I have seen I'm letting you know, but I haven't played much for myself. I thought I would play more, but I didn't, so I haven't seen much of the game yet. But let me tell you that we can up the torch, that I was able to. You are thirsty. Huh? Oh no 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 no! I accidentally drank the water. I did, right? I'm not sure. Something. Okay, these are effects, so we have to be careful when it comes to drinking water. I thought I wasn't anyway. So we called weather. Okay, that makes defense -2, frost resistance -25, and fire resistance +25, which makes sense. So disease indigestion. I don't know what that means. Indigestion. Verdauungsstörung. Okay, see? Indigestion. You can learn a lot with games, I tell you that. So needs, thirsty. Your stamina decreases 3 times faster. Okay, we have to drink something, and we didn't. I thought we accidentally drank some seawater, but as you can imagine, seawater is not the best choice to... Well, it's not really helpful against thirst, since it's salty and you're gonna die if you're gonna drink seawater sooner or later, probably sooner. And yeah, and there's a lot in this game which I can't cover, since it's so easy to miss a lot of things. So for example, this here is normal water, clean water, we can drink that. Yeah, there is crafting, there's cooking, of course, and we also have the ability to clean dirty water. So let's say we're gonna find like dirty water, we can cook it somehow and clean it. I haven't done this yet, but I know it's possible. So there is a lot you can do, and we can also gather some. This I know only from the tutorial. So what I'm telling you is I didn't look up anything. I've just played the whole tutorial, which was very helpful, but very long as well. There is a guy, this guy we can talk about, but before we do that, we're gonna gather everything in this area here. This is like the beginning area of the game, and I think it's important to gather as much as we can. I also want to mention or address, the graphics. The graphic obviously is not the best graphic ever, but it doesn't have to be, in my opinion, for a role-playing game. It has to... It's cool if it fits. Okay, this is new, I haven't seen that. Oh, I have to be careful, I don't want to die in front of... I mean, it's still kind of a tutorial. It's not a tutorial anymore, but it's kind of a tutorial. The whole system is also moved to the pocket. Equip, ascended, a quick slot. This is our quick slot, and yeah, I guess now we are a little bit better prepared. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, that's better. So we have now Q is our weapon. So I'm careful, I really don't want to die. But yeah, so like I've said, it wasn't really my intention to make a let's play. Maybe oh no, it's coming. Okay, let's see if you can handle it. If not, we're gonna... Well, what are you actually? The shame is I forgot probably everything. Do we have a weapon right now? Hey, take the weapon. Okay, I remember a little bit, so I hope we can kill him. Oh. Please, don't kill us. Ah, this is... Okay, our right mouse button is blocking, I remember that. If I want to attack us, please. In the left-hand corner, down below in the left-hand corner, the yellow marker, the yellow sign is our stamina. The red, of course, is our health, and the white bar under the creature, for example, is not stamina. That is like stability. If the stability is underneath the half, we can kick the creature a little bit. Yeah. What is wake? I forgot the name. Wake. Not weak. Wegdrücken. Push off. We can push off the creature, and when the stability bar is down, then the creature will fall down. The same counts, and so do we. We also have down below the white bar, and this stands for our for our stability. So half stability means we can be pushed back, and zero stability means we are probably gonna lie on the ground. Okay, this is new for me. The first loot I've ever done, and yeah, that's interesting. So there is no saving. So what I think is happening in the game, so I think I do understand how the game saves. It's just when you quit the game, your current save is, well, you have, I think you only have one save game, but I'm not sure about that. This is what I've seen so far, so this is what I can tell you. Anyways, I try to heal us and to kill another creature. If we can't heal us, and I do not know how to do that, we can eat. What does it do? Recover stamina. No, this is not really what I need. There's crafting, like I've said. You can. I guess there's a lot of crafting. I guess the game is has a depth. Is really deep, and you can probably do a lot. And I haven't figured out how to heal ourselves. What is that? First of all, incoming. What is reinvigorating? Reinvigorating. Oh, Google understood me.
Reinvigorating.
Reinvigorating. Yeah, your language gives me a lot of trouble, I can tell. I mean, usually the pronunciation of certain words are so weird. So weird sometimes. Don't get me wrong, it's I guess in every language, you know, there are some... Not just the English, but since I'm learning the English language, makes me crazy. It really does. So I have no idea how to heal ourselves, so I'm not attacking the creature, you know, I don't want to die, like I've mentioned. Yeah, about the graphics, I've mentioned the graphics is not really, well, the best, and there are some bugs. I think you will encounter some interface bugs, or well, not interface bugs, some graphic bugs. I already have seen some of them, but that'll be not so bad. I mean, important is that the game itself is working fine and stable, and that the role-playing game aspect of the game is really good, which is important for a role-playing game. And as you can see, we can gather some wood, and with that we can construct a lot of different stuff. Yeah. And I'm talking like I would know the game. Again, I do not. I have a little bit of an idea. Yeah. Okay. I think there was something. And yeah, okay, this is some junk. Take all. Yeah, I mean, what is also interesting is that everything I've got, this has a weight, even money. So that's pretty cool for a role-playing game. Also, we later on we get a backpack and so on, and the backpack is well, it has an effect on our mobility. So a backpack, using a backpack during a fight is not a good idea. The before a fight, make sure that you're not wearing a backpack, but that you have to drop down your backpack before the fight, and afterwards, if you survived, of course, you can pick the backpack up again, which is, I think I haven't seen that in any game so far, so that's a cool idea. Bandage is, oh, maybe we can bandage, and you have your pockets and a backpack are two different things, which is also interesting. So yeah, but the question is, it sounds good on, how do you guys say it, on paper, right? I do not know if it's annoying at some point. I don't want to say that everything is fine and cool. It can be annoying if this is made badly, but I do not know this right now, of course. So bandages. What I know is that bandages are stopping us from bleeding. That is cool, but they probably don't heal us. Band of thick linen cloth used to stop a bleeding wound and recover a bit of health. Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted to know. Let's see what a bit means. Thick. Yeah, well, that's not... That's really only adjusted. Oh, no, okay, it recovers... Okay, over time, I see. Okay, what is that? Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Basic survival tools used to light and fire. Oh yeah, campfire, we can light up. Okay. So there is the possibility to play this game in co-op on one device. So I'm playing it on a PC. You can play it on a PC with mouse and keyboard, and you can change your key settings. But you can also use an Xbox controller, and if you have a friend who is interested in role-playing games, and you too, you can play. One can play with the keyboard and mouse on the same device, and the other one can use an Xbox controller. Maybe you could also play with two mouse and two keyboards, but you have to test that. That would be interesting. So this is the local thing. You can play this in local co-op in split screen, and then you have you can play this with a friend. Like if you have this on Steam, probably I do not know for sure. With Steam. With the Steam friend connection. I have this on GOG, but I don't have any friends on GOG, so that I can test this. And even though if I would have, the other person needs the game as well. So I'm not sure if you can connect from GOG to Steam. That'll be interesting, but I do not know that. Anyways, I hope I didn't overlooked something really important. I want to know what that means. Let's gonna check this out. We're gonna go to our... where is it? What does that mean? What does it mean? Maybe this is a quest, huh? Oh, by the way, I'm learning so slow. I need so much time, so don't expect me to give you like a super impression. I'm trying to improve that as well, but I'll probably miss a lot of things. Well, I don't know. So I guess this must be a quest. I'm not sure, of course. Anyways, that'll be okay, I guess. Let's just take one glimpse behind. Okay, there seems to be nothing. We're gonna talk to our friend. So this is the guy we were with him on the ship, and there is something in the base kit here. Come on, give me that. A little bit of bread. That's good. Give me the bread. Seems to be great. Okay. Now we're gonna talk to... I'm gonna translate. I'm gonna check the pronunciation since I really wanna know. I need always a little bit more time to type this into the Google Translator. I'm using a different keyboard for that, and yeah. Anyways, pronunciation is...
Wisen.
Wisen. Okie dokie.
Hey there.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Lastrates, you are alive. You must be freezing. Come warm up by the fire. by the fire before you're freezing to death. So like I said, I'm not a good reader. I hope I will become better at this in 10 years or something like that. Where are we, Yosem? The last thing I remember was our ship hiding, hitting a rock.
We're not far from home. You can see the lighthouse from here, can't you?
Okay. Eto made it out to his making. Eto made it out to... sorry guys. Eto made it out to his making his way home to Gesso to go get help. Okay. Eto made it out alive too. Thanks, Elat. Thank Elat. This must be a god or something.
He's a Kazite. He was born on a ship.
Okay, you can see that only the, there's probably they didn't have enough money to well, there is no complete audio for the text, so that's a weird thing a little bit. This probably isn't the first time he's had to survive a shipwreck. Yeah, okay.
Go ahead and sleep in one of the extra bedrolls.
Okay. If you are still feeling too injured from the ship's wreck, go ahead and sleep in one of the bedrolls laid out. And I'll keep watch for Eto and rescuers. I don't know what Eto means, but maybe... I have no idea. Some creatures. Anyway, the rest thing is also interesting. Oh, we will not die because of the disease. What would we have? Has a chance to make you vomit. What does vomit mean? Vomit. Erbrechen. Ah, I see.
Vomit.
Vomit when eating. Nullify. Oh man, come on. Nullifying. Nullifying. Aufheben. Nullifying the food's effect. Has a chance to make you vomit when eating. Nullifying the food's effect. What does nullifying the food's effect mean? Ah, I see. So positive effects would they would take away the positive effects from food, maybe, huh? I'm not sure about that. Okay, anyway, reading sometimes is better and sometimes worse, depending on whatever. I didn't figure it out, to be honest. Some days are easier, some days are really hard. But what I know for sure is I can do it better. not now. Okay, there is now we have sleeping. And you can see that is really cool and role-playing light. So we can choose, of course, the hour, how long we want to sleep by adjusting it here. So we can say, let's say we're gonna sleep like 6 hours, and this has an effect on our needs if you want. So when we sleep too long, we're getting really thirsty. For example, and hungry, of course, so we shouldn't sleep too long. I guess like 4 hours might be enough. It's more like a rest, and there is a chance that if you sleep outside, that you can get ambushed during your sleep. So you should also also guard between your sleep, which decreases. Or which would decrease later on, I guess. In this case, not, and later on, the chance that somebody is ambushing you. So that's actually an interesting thing. How annoying that can be, or how cool it is well, time will tell. I'm gonna confirm this. Maybe we're gonna die when. So no, we just want to make sure we only sleep 3 hours. And what I know happens now, we're gonna wake up in our house. Our friend brought us while we were sleeping into our house. I guess the game is telling this us, right? Unconsciousness comes quickly and you dream of being ensnared. Oh hell, what does it mean? Ensnared. Verstrickt.
Ensnared.
Ensnared in something. With a yelp, you jump out of your bed. Relief food. Relief foods. No, floods. Oh man, guys, sorry. Floods.
Floods.
Relief floods you as you recognize where you are. Relief comes over us, I guess, right? Relief floods you as you recognize where you are. You are back in your old bed at home, the lighthouse in Gazo. Okay, we are living in the lighthouse. Yazan must have brought you back to your family's lighthouse. Only your etching body tells you that the ship's wreck you suffered was not a nightmare. Yeah. So, that is quite bad for me to read. But it's okay. So Castaway. We have a Castaway log. This is our journey where we can look up some stuff. For example, this is the complete. We've completed already Castaway. This is what we have to do. What does that mean? Rest in our campsite. Find some. Okay. Got no active quests so far, but that's okay. We're gonna get one as soon as we leave our house. And yeah, I would say we're gonna go down. And what is that? Here's our backpack or primitive satchel. Primitive satchel. Oh yeah, this is a good translation. Yeah. Sorry guys. Of course. Well, sometimes I speak something to Google Translator, sometimes I write. When I think I can say it so that Google understands me, I'm reading it inside. But as you can see, sometimes, you know...
Primitive satchel.
Satchel. Okay, I'm trying it again. Primitive satchel. Yeah, I did it this time. So sometimes he just doesn't understand me, which is, I mean, you know, not a surprise. Since my English is not so great, especially when I don't know a word, it's hard for me, the pronunciation. Anyways, we can equip it. And it's visible, we have a backpack on our back, of course. We're gonna open our stash. So, let me check this out. We have, here's our stash, and what is that? A straw hat and sandals and iron scrap. And do we need that? Pieces of iron obtained by mining or decrafting metal objects. Decrafting using the manual recipe of survival crafting menu. Okay, I'm letting it here since we do not need it and we are overweight anyways. I would say we're gonna check out what we really need. Oh, also, this is also very interesting. It's a food rot, so that means we cannot just pick up food and we have that forever in our inventory. We have to make sure that we always have like fresh food, which is really important. You know, you don't want to eat rotten food, since you're probably gonna get a disease and then chances are you will have a disadvantage and you're gonna die, like in the real world. So something like this, again, sounds good on paper. How it is later on is hard to tell at this point of time. Fishing harpoon, so I do not know if we need it. This is like a weapon. Well, I guess a fishing harpoon might be better than a machete. Maybe we can dismantle it. I would say we're gonna try to dismantle something if we can. I'm sure we can do it, but I do not know how. Okay, this is a two-hand weapon. As you can see, okay, this is actually cool. I'm showing you this. So we have the sandals. Not about the sandals, it's more about the satchel.
Primitive satchel.
Satchel. Primitive satchel. So our pockets are full, so we are overweight when it comes to our pockets, but we can put our money, for example, which has a weight 2, into the satchel. Backpack. We're gonna use backpack. And actually everything what is too heavy, we can just put it into the backpack. I don't know, a beetle. Why do we have a beetle? What is... Oh, sure.
Ochre.
Ochre. Ah, this is a color. Ochre spice beetle. Why do we have an ochre spice beetle in our pockets? Uncommon, reinvigorating. See, reinvigorating.
Reinvigorating.
Yeah, I did it. Reinvigorating. Uncommon reinvigorating insect that lives in plants, and it is used in advanced recipes. Eating this effect protects from the cold. That's beetle you... No, not eating! I'm... Come on. No. Okay, drag and drop. So, I think I haven't done any crafting yet. I mean, maybe in the tutorial I crafted, I guess, a campfire, but that's all. Raw meat. So I really, you know, this is I really, like I've mentioned this at the beginning, I actually bought this game and I wanted to play this game just for myself, not doing a let's play on it, since if you are doing a let's play, you're not completely lost in the game, since you always, you know, talk. So, but on the other hand, it's just, well, I just feel like I'm doing it. It is definitely a blind let's play, but I'm not sure if I will claiming blind later on. Right now I do, because it is like that. Since I may play this also a little bit offline, but I do not know that now. But if so, I'm gonna let you know. I'm telling you if I know stuff or I don't know stuff. Because that's really important to me. So, I haven't done any... Oh, this is interesting. I've learned this in the tutorial. We can use the lantern, of course, but there is a way to... I mean, there are multiple ways to use the lantern. One way is to have the lantern in the hand and use it. And the other way is to adjust the lantern, or to stick the lantern on the backpack somehow. So this worked in the tutorial, but it doesn't work here. Maybe the reason for that is that primitive satchel, I hope that's correct, is not able to do that. So we can't hang on the lamp, but it's good to have one. Well, that looks good. I always want to save the game, but there is no saving in the game. This is a little bit, you know, compared to games like Skyrim, a little bit a different thing. So I would say we're gonna try to cook something. Raw meat. Yeah. And... oh, hold on. I think I remember. So these are our recipes. We could also try to cook something like out of the blue, like try to combine some stuff and see what will become, but the chances are is that we ruin it, or making it worse. And here are some recipes which we could use if we had salt. Maybe there is some salt here. That would be great if you could cook our first recipe. But it doesn't seem that way. I'm not sure if you can climb up those ladders. I haven't figured out how to do that. If it's possible or not, I do not know. That would be interesting. So it doesn't seem that there is salt, or maybe did I put some of that accidentally into the station? No, there's only iron. Well, okay, I mean, then we're gonna just cook some. We're gonna cook our raw meat just like that. Rotten. Meat and food can rotten. I may said something different. Sometimes I say this is really that's something that bothers me a little bit, not so much because it's part of the progress, but sometimes I say things wrong but I don't get it and I just keep talking and that can be misleading somehow. So this will happen. You know, I can't avoid that completely. Of course I try. That was a waste. Anyways, that's how it is. We're gonna go out. And here we are. So those are scary people. This is our tribe, and they are not really very happy since we were on the ship to make some money to pay them back what our ancestors have what is the word? Schuldet. What our ancestors owns them. I'm not sure of that. And well, we couldn't make it, right? So the ship sank, and we are.
Rise and shine,
yeah.
Trog spawn. You think you can nip off for 4 months and not pay what you owe the tribe?
And now I'm also getting it. I didn't get it at the first thing because I rushed the game, and then that is just too much for me. But of course they beschuldigen. Come Google, you can do it, you can do it. Accuse, okay. They accuse us that we try to, well, to squeeze out of that or something, like it's ridiculous, but that's what they say.
A blood price is sacred. You can't just shrug off that responsibility.
Yeah, a blood price.
If I don't see the money from you by the time I count to 10, you'll regret you ever came home!
They did a good job to make this woman super annoying. That is a super annoying one. I mean, it's maybe because she's yelling at us, but that is really wow. Okay, maybe it's also annoying because she accuses us as well. We answered just like, I just woke up from a shipwreck. Have a heart, will you? I mean, this is a good answer, really.
Yeah! You were on that ship too, weren't you? How many lives must your family be responsible for destroying before enough is enough?
So I need a sip of water. Yeah, okay, you can see there's only one direction this conversation goes. This doesn't change the fact that I have no money right now and can pay you. Yeah, that's a good
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home!
Yeah. So we will seize your home. Yeah. That ought to cover 4 months of ignoring your duty to the tribe. Either pay up or get out of our way. Today
Enough
I don't
of
feel
this.
like I'm doing a good
12
job.
people are dead. Stop this shameful behavior at once.
So I have a little bit of trouble where she stopped here at once. Not to damned payment from a survivor. Not to demand payment. Not to demand. Yeah. Today is a little bit weird. What's anyway? What's the German thing? Not to demand. Nicht zu fordern, okay. Not to demand payment for a visitor. Stop this shameful behavior at once.
To threaten someone like this while the lost lives are still fresh is an insult to their memory.
Okay, Lastrates is a victim of the shipwreck too, under the laws of the Blue Chamber Collective. I have declared a period of yeah, this is interesting. I guess period of mourning.
Period of mourning.
Of mourning?
Period of mourning.
Okay, sounds like a period of mourning. Zeit der Trauer, so I didn't catch this last time. You understand that means, don't you? You understand what that means, don't you?
But, Chamber Lady Aberdeen.
Lastrates has clearly been...
I said that is enough! If you want to resume discussions after the mourning period, feel free.
Mourning period, yeah, that's the pronunciation. But until then, your concern should be for these whose lives were lost in the wreck.
Oliel, see these people off, would you?
You heard, Mother. Away with you, or I will personally see to it that you get double shifts of guard duty.
I'm sorry that was the first thing you woke up to. Please forgive them. Many of them have lost family and are not thinking straight.
They don't. I can believe they want to size my house. Can't you do something?
If I could do more, I would. The most I can do for you is declare a mourning period and buy you a little time.
Yeah, okay. So, that's a little bit confusing. If I could do more, I would. But if you do not pay off those 4 months of missed payments on your own, the tribe will have my head. The most I can do for you is declare a mourning period and buy you a little time. Here we go. For 5 days, no one in the tribe can ask for what you owe. Okay, for 5 days, no one in the tribe can ask for what we owe them. Okay.
That gives you a few days to pay back the money.
Yeah.
Either gather the money or earn a tribal favor, and they won't be able to touch you. Once you can make the payment, come see me. Please find a way to make it work.
So, we could ask. Then I will have to head outside the walls. Okay, let's. This blood price is unfair. You can't hold me responsible for things that are out of my control. Yeah, we could cry a little bit, but it won't help. It won't work anyways. So, but out of curiosity.
Have you forgotten why your family bears this blood price?
Yeah, I did. When your grandmother was Chamber Lady, she turned away the followers of Elat in our time of greatest need. Followers of the greatest need. Forcing the tribe to pray only to the 5 winds for protection.
Listen well.
Okay, I understand. Bitterness still runs very deep in the tribe. Yeah, so can't I bear the stupid blood price any longer? Oh, I can't bear this stupid blood price any longer. What if I just leave and never come? Oh yeah, this is interesting.
Well then.
Okay, if you think you can survive alone out there in the wild, you have that right. But remember, your tribe is your family. We achieve more together than we do on our own. Can possibly accomplish that. I need more time. Yeah, let's try to buy us some money.
A dozen people lost their lives in that shipwreck, leaving grieving kin behind. Their need outweighs yours.
Okay, their families need the assistance immediately. Their need outweighs yours. What does that mean, outweighs? Their need outweighs yours. Huh? Okay, I have to type that. Outweigh. Like this? Okay, like this. Wir müssen ihn bewegen. Yeah, whatever. Trust me, Lastrates. I wouldn't be doing this to you otherwise. Okay.
You must find a way to pay what is owed to the tribe.
Yeah.
The last thing I want is to confiscate your home.
Then I will have to head outside the walls.
That does seem like your most effective option, dangerous as it is.
Okay.
Never forget, No one is an orphan in Cierzo. Do not hesitate to ask the rest of the tribe for survival advice. If you can do a great deed for someone in Cierzo, we will owe you a tribal favor.
Yeah, okay, this is actually also important. If you can do a great deed for someone in Cierzo, we will owe you a tribe favor, which I will accept as substitute for your payment. So,
Once you're ready to leave Cierzo, speak with Burak, the Gate Warden. Remember, you only have a few days.
yeah.
May your ancestors watch over you.
So, there are two options. First of all, I almost said that, Jim. Option one is that we have 5 days to either get 150 silver or whatever this is, money, or to get the favor. And well, this could stress a little bit at the very beginning, and that'll be a problem in a way. But on the other hand, I mean, when we lose, when we can't do it, then so what? Then we failed. That's how roleplay works. And we're gonna talk to Olili.
I'm glad you survived the wreck.
And time is going on, by the way, but I don't wanna, even though there is time is passing and we have a little bit of pressure, screw that, whatever. I'm gonna take my time. I'm glad you survived the wreck, Lastrates, and I'm sorry about your losses. I know how much you were counting on this expedition. The glowing sword is new. When did you get it?
Rufus commissioned it for me as a going-away present.
Okay. I was going to leave this morning to go join the holy mission of Elat before Mother could stop me.
But with the shipwreck, it wouldn't be right to leave so soon.
Yeah. I have to stay with the tribe until the mourning period is over. I can imagine your mother will let you go without another lecture. Okay, you have no idea. I don't know. You have no idea. I don't know how I'm going to gather the money Risa is demanding from me. Risa is demanding from me. Yeah.
I have faith in you. You'll pull through.
Yeah, thanks for that. I don't have so much faith in you. If you can survive such a lethal shipwreck, I'm certain you can make your next blood prize money. Yeah, we will see about that.
Always strive to be better than today.
Yeah, actually, you're wasting my time, good lady, right now. I have to hurry up a little bit, otherwise they take my house and everything I own. Yeah. Again, sometimes my reading skills are getting a little bit better, sometimes worse, but basically it's always like that, so yeah. It is. I also probably sometimes mix up some things, so this can happen and probably will happen, and I'm not getting it immediately, so this is also part of my journey. Well, what should I say? This is a role-playing game, and I'm being kind of a dummy here in the role-playing game, and when I think about like that, that'll be okay, I guess, right? So I'm playing a guy who don't get everything, and yeah. So, we're gonna talk to the guard, and the guard
Can I help you?
Yeah. So we're gonna ask the guard, where can I get some sleep? No, we have a home still, like at least for 5 days. Where can I find merchant and trainers? That'll be interesting. Who is important in the city? That's interesting. The chamberlain Risa Aberstein, this is the woman who who has given us 5 days, is usually in the manor of the top of the hill when she's staying in Cisor. Burak, the gate warden. This is an important guy, is by the front gate. And Helena Turnbull is looking for curious objects. Curious objects. see her up on the race deck near the inn. I think... No, I think that is enough for now.
Carry on then.
So... Hey! That looks nice. So, what I've seen, I've managed it. I've played like a half hour quickly, or maybe an hour for myself, and I've managed it to get through the door, and I got an achievement for going out of the city, but I didn't came far. Two guys beated the shit out of me, and I've died. And then I've decided, well, I probably need to play slow and check out the world first before I'm... Oh, a weapon. That's great. We can just steal stuff which lies around here, and I do not know if there is a schedule, if NPCs having a schedule, like in the big games, you know, like in The Witcher 3 or Skyrim. But that'll be okay. So what we're gonna try today is No, I'm telling you what, we're gonna need to sleep anyways, and it is night, so this is the best, I think this is the best thing to do right now, since we don't see much. We're gonna go back to our house and sleep for a while. That'll be the best. That'll be a good idea, I guess. So maybe we're wasting time, probably. Yeah, we can't. Hey, hey, I can't. Sorry guys, I can't go inside anymore. Hey, do it. But to be fair, it was dark, so our character probably had trouble to find. Did we had a divorce or something? Okay. Use the bed. Come on, use the bed. Okay, we're gonna sleep like until the dawn. I hope the dawn is the right word for that. And here we go. I'm trying to read. Look at the maps as exterior region. Exterior. Awesome. Ah, I see. As exterior regions are huge, important landmarks have icons, and hovering your cursor will... Thanks for that. But there will be more opportunities for reading. Yeah, like I said, I don't necessarily read everything, but everything I'm interested in, I'll try to do that. And if some of you say this is important to read everything, to get everything, and especially for learning purposes, that is true, but it's also overwhelming. Overwhelmingly boring and hard. So if you learn a language and you do that like non-stop, you're getting crazy, I promise you that. So but I do this, I read every day 2 pages of a real book, The Hobbit, and I try to understand everything. 2 pages, I want to try understand everything. So this is what I'm doing besides playing games, and the gaming is like a nice way to do that. So a fun way between fun and a little bit of work, and that is great for me. I love it. I really do love it. It is not that it's something what bothers me much, although sometimes you're getting so frustrated. I have no idea. But overall, I'm happy that there are so many, that I found a way to learn the language. Okay, I'm ignoring the middle of the centrum right now because I'm searching the woman. I think we can get a task very quickly. If I'm not mistaken, maybe it was here? Okay, anyway, first of all, we're gonna go there. Oh. Well, I would like to... I'm not a fan of being stressed right at the beginning with the 5 days thing, so I'm I'm not a huge fan of that. But the question is, maybe it's not so bad as I think. Maybe it's not so bad to lose the house, you know? Maybe you can get it back or something like that. So we do not know that. So we don't want to stress out ourselves if there is no reason, you know? But personally, I don't like to be stressed. Not at the beginning, that's too much for me. That's also the reason why I thought to play Fallout 1 once, but I've heard, and I'm not sure if this is still like that there is a time limit in the game. And, well, what the heck? But, yeah, I don't know. So I think she...
Greetings, friend.
A nice task, if I'm not mistaken. Helena Turnbull. Always a pleasure. What do you want? I may have something for you. Do I? No. Do I have something for you?
Lend me your ear.
I'm glad to hear that. What do you have? Yeah, this is a good... What do I have? I have this unusual item. What the heck do we have?
I'm always interested in curiosities.
Curiosities.
What have you got?
Actually, I don't think I have anything that will interest you. Sorry. Okay, dokie. Yeah, I remember that. But at this time I wasn't sure because I really thought maybe we got something out of the stash or something this time. Yeah, that is, a little bit offending to her. Anyway, I'm here about work. This is
Lend me your ear.
Okay, so I'm looking for something I can do nearby.
As a matter of fact, I could use a Brush Explorer for something.
Okay, tell me, what will you risk for some silver? Everything. If the pay is good, I'm willing to put my life in danger. Yeah, that's true.
Here's what I need.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for a particularly rare mushroom in the shape of a shield. I hear it grows in Blisterborough, northeast of Caesar. And this is the question.
You'll know it if you find it.
You know if you find the primary characteristics are its immense size and red color. That might be important. Bring that mushroom and I'll pay you 70 silver for it. Well, that is, sounds awesome. Wonder why she wants to have the mushroom, but well. What is that? Trollo did that. And it's also Höhlenbewohner.
Troglodytes.
What?
Troglodytes.
Troglodytes. I remember that I've translated this word by, words like this you will not remember by reading it once or 2 or 10 or maybe 100 times. Then you start to remember that. But this is a weird word.
Troglodytes.
Troglodytes. Höhlenbewohner. Okay. Troglodytes and deep dark caves. Ah, this is a question. Troglodytes and deep dark caves? That sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, it does. What kind of properties does this mushroom have? That might be really interesting. Yeah, of course. That's a trade secret, Lastrates. Maybe I'll maybe I'll tell you later. Are you interested or not? Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a good weapon, a lantern, and plenty of supplies.
Yeah. It's a dangerous cave and you will be putting your life on the line. Don't forget that trogs have a poor eyesight. That cave, I guess, with a... No, it means... I have no idea what it means. Okay, sometimes... Well, yeah. By the way, Google Translator is awesome and Deep Point LL? No, Deep L. What am I talking? Deep Point LL. Deep L is a very good translator, but you can't... Right now, I think so at least. Maybe there is a download version of that. But I'm using the Google Translator since you're getting audio and you can speak into that. But DeepL is also a very nice, very nice translator. Good. Just wanna mention that, you know, if you... That is... Just... Yeah. It's a dangerous cave and you will be putting your life into it. Don't forget that frogs have poor eyesight, but fantastic hearing. Ah, that might be... You know, let's prove it. We're gonna see what DBL says. DBL says that... Okay, it usually doesn't happen. But we're gonna adjust this. So this is an English word. Please say what it means. Trogmänner. Well, I mean, I at least have an idea now. It gives me alternatives like Trogmänner. So, but yeah, usually Google Translator is also very good. Meanwhile, but it's good to have like two different. Okay, anyways, I talked too much about that. To get to Blister Burrow, head out of Sizor Main Gate, then follow the road to the left. When you get to the road to the left, that's very important. When you get to another fork in the road at the wooden gate, turn left again. Okay, 2 times left. Oh man, you're going the right... What? You know you're going the right way if you see crude statues. Crude. Group. I think rough, like rough, right? Crude statues made by the trot. Whatever. The entrance should be just ahead of you along the hillside. Okay. I may have something on. We can't do this try. She's going to kill us then. I'm here about work. No, I leave you to your work. Thanks for the chat.
I'll see you.
I hope so. Maybe not. This is a hardcore character. What is going on with the pigeon here? Leave me alone. Yeah, and we have a map. But the thing is, this is like on day 3. Oh, well, thanks for that. So we're not making it. We are not making it. Well, we can't see our position. So this is like an old school thing. I guess so, at least, you know. I don't see our character here, so we always have to orientate on buildings and stuff like that, or signs, to survive in this world, and I'm really not good at that. So, which is really weird, so I'm not good in everything to play this game, but I'm playing it anyways. And we will see what's going on there. So we don't have to talk to him. He basically tells us to get some stuff. What we need is a weapon. But he trains us as well, I guess. Yeah, he's able to train us. But we try to gather some things. So I have spoken. Well, we try to prepare us for going out into the world and fulfill the...
greet you with a smile, but, well...
And fulfilling the quest. Lastrates, I wish I could greet you with a smile, but, well, we both know that won't happen. Eddard's breath, what a disaster. How are you holding up?
Yesterday I was leading our most ambitious expedition in a decade. Now... all that's left is this wreck, and a tribe in mourning.
I'm holding up much better than you are. So which one was the answer? The white one? Okay, what happened? How did your ship sink so close to home? Yeah.
Aye, and we can either bow to it, or rise against it.
Huh? I know which one I'd rather do. What does that mean? We can either bow to it or rise against it. Yeah. Either. Oh, and I could have typed in the whole sentence. Okay, huh? Did I misclicked it? So So we lost everything. All the coins, the spices, the armor and weapons.
Unfortunately, yes.
Maybe
what
I
little
used
we
the...
could salvage from the wreck has gone to the families of my drowned men.
I just wanted to go back to... yeah, so this one. Okay, unfortunately, yes, what little we could salvage from the wreck has gone to the families of my drowned men. My finances are reeling from this loss. Oh guys, I really don't want to say, but when I'm curious, reeling Taumen from this loss. I have barely enough left to start over. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And I'm a little bit confused. I don't... What is the answer? I'm using the numbers just to make sure. Of course, their families need all the help they can get right now. Sorry, Yusen, I have 5 days to gather 150 silver or I lose my house. Yeah, what do you say about that? Second answer.
How much? Damn, that's right. You haven't been able to make payments on your blood price while we were gone.
Yeah. You always get the short end of the stick, don't you? I don't know.
The blood price on your head is disgusting. You weren't even born when that tragedy happened.
Yeah, exactly. See? He understands that. I welcome the challenge. Besides, it's an excuse to get out of there and find adventure. I know, but I don't have a choice. Yeah, we welcome that. We are...
More like find an early grave and lose a leg.
Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. My prosthetic arm... Oh, look at that. My prosthetic... I'm checking the problem. Prosthetic. My prosthetic arm and leg are a testament to how stupid that sentiment is. Okay, if you...
Suffering doesn't help anyone. I often wonder if we're alive because of our tribal laws or in spite of them.
The sound is a little bit weird, really quiet. I often wonder if we were alive because of the tribal laws or in spite of them. Aha, yeah.
I'm sorry I don't have better news. Best of luck with squaring things with Risa in the short term.
I guess I truly am on my own then. I want my money back. Hand it over or I'll beat it out of you. Come on, no. First answer, of course.
Actually, I do have a small stash of goods I hid in case of disaster.
Actually, I do have a small stash of goods. I got hit. Okay. In case of disaster, I hid it near the old ship's wreck in the south. When you open it, I remember that. You open it. Remember that the moon commands the stars. You all know what it means. The moon commands the stars. Moon commands the stars. Okay, let's try. I hope I will.
Remember, you're not just a link in a chain. You're worth more than the blood in your veins.
Okie dokie, so we have our task. The last time I messed this up, I guess. So that it'll be new for me. So there must be a stash. Maybe we can only see it at night. Maybe there was a hint that we can only find his hidden stash at night. And I assume this is the wreck ship, the ship's wreck. Maybe I should take a break. I'm getting a little bit. We say in German sometimes "weich in der Birne," which is a phrase for let's see what Google understands. Weich in der Birne, soft in the pier, and Birne stands for In this case, only in this case. Usually it stands for different things, vegetable and stuff. For my head. I'm getting soft in my head, like, you know. Hey, what is that? A shield? No. Well, how could we go to the ship's wreck? Maybe by swimming towards that? Oh, hold on, there is something. So, oh yeah, what we have? We need a water bottle. And another fishing harpoon. Maybe we can... yeah, maybe we can... oh, there is no... yeah. Jumping in this game, I guess. This is something that bothers me. I love jumping. I do not understand how anybody can take jumping out of a game. That is something... wow. I can, you know, I excuse a lot of stuff, but jumping is one of my favorite things to do. Not just in games, I'm also jumping when I go buy groceries and stuff. I always jump. Never walk. That might be crazy, but yeah. It would be hilarious actually. Fun to watch. And we can't go there. Okay, but there was a water bottle. Maybe we've picked it up already. Antidote is... oh yeah, okay, we need, and we should make sure to drink some water. The game unfortunately doesn't... I mean, it tells you in the left-hand corner, and down below in the left-hand corner, which needs we currently have, and right now we are wet, and we should have drank some water a little bit earlier, but we did it. But sometimes you can miss that, so you have always to check that to have an eye on that. Okay, this is our first thing. So we have, yeah, already a lot of stuff here. The question is, does it make sense to have so many things here? What is sandals? Resistance 2. Can we compare that somehow? Oh yeah, like this. That's cool. Okay, we have sandals. Resistance 2, impact resistance 2, and hot water defense. What does hot water defense mean? Cold water defense. I'm an idiot. I need a break. Hot weather. Oh no, I need... okay, I try to get everything so that we can go outside next time. That would be great, since I really need a break. I'm reading nonsense. I mean, I always do, but it's getting worse when I lose my focus. Okay, we're gonna exchange that. I think that'll be cool. Equipment. Equipping this backpack slows your dodge. Okay, this is our backpack. Yeah, that looks better, I guess. That's our only thing. So that means we can sell the other stuff. 16 damage and 14 impact. I don't know what impact means. Maybe this is the stability thing. Yeah. One of them we can sell. Okay, let's try to find a trader. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah. Hey there.
What can I do for you?
Hello there, Lastrates. Need some gear? I recommend our iron weapons and a bow or a shield if you are using a one-hand weapon. He sounds very, very nice, but he also wants our money, right? But he's a salesman, he doesn't care. All he cares is money. Browse shop. Craft me something. I want to have my equipment repaired. No thanks. Browse to the shop. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So left is our stuff. And right. Okay. Let's sell some nonsense. I thought we have 2 of the fishing harpoon. you know what? No. We're gonna sell that, and we're gonna save that. Bundles, we don't need that. What is that? That's important. And yeah, that sounds good. So did we already confirm? Okay. I hope we made some money, maybe not. I think we have 52. Okay, well, I mean, hey, my first trade. Good. Then I think we are super well prepared. So it seems that we have okay. How can I right click? So our X becomes quick slot Q. Oh no. Stop eating accidentally. You're getting fat. And then we can't fight anymore with a full stomach. Okay, let's do that again. This become assigned to I see R. Oh, this is good. We can unsere Waffe einstecken. Plug in our weapon? No, I don't think so. Take our gun, put our gun in my pocket. Yeah, we can put our gun into our pockets. Which is really good. I like when I do that. I also would love if you could do this in shooter. I don't get it in shooter where you all the time have to carry your weapons around. Like, you know, and you can't put it away. Good. Anyways, we're gonna go down. Are we tired? Let's check this out. Where are we? Oh, where are my needs? Effects. Cold weather. Yeah, that's okay. But why is this a bad sign? Oh. Whatever. Okay, let's talk to the guard, and the guard will ask us if we have everything. The guard will say, "Hey, okay, you seem to be fine, prepared. Shall I teach you something?" And then we say, "Yes, we're gonna teach to use the axe weapon." So this is what I remember.
Need something?
I like to talk. What do I need to learn to survive the wild? No, I do know this a little bit. We have already read enough. I'm going outside. Let's just say that.
Well, you got the essentials at least.
Yeah.
Here, I'll teach you a skill.
Okay. So mastering these is the key to survive out in the wild. Want me to teach you one of the weapon you are currently holding? Yes, I do, but I'm getting confused again. So I'm pressing the key. Yes, we do. So 1.
There you go. Mastering skills is the key to survival out. All right. Yeah. I feel comfortable letting you outside the wall.
I'm sorry that I interrupted.
Use the door
bit,
when you want to head out.
I'm really getting a little bit tired, and I just want to prepare us. I hope it wasn't super important. So usually I'm not skipping stuff when I think it's important, and so I try to respect the role-playing rules. Lucas, respect the role-playing rules. I try. Good thing is I'm crazy, so I can talk all the time to myself. That helps me. Skills. So we can also put some skills into our action bar. As you can see, we have already one skill there. Oh, I haven't shown that. How could I forget that? Huh? Isn't that something? I think it's the best skill ever. So we are really well prepared, and there is no saving in this game. So what I'm showing you is we're gonna go back to the main menu, and I hope it works like that. We will see about that. So we say the game seems to be saving our current position where we are. That means we have only one slot. This is also it's the same fact when you play on a normal. It's not an hardcore game. So, but I think that this is also interesting that you have on hardcore only the chance that you can die, which is, well, yeah, I mean, So that means you could. It makes sense because you could survive an almost deadly attack. And as you can see, we are here back. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I did my best. I can tell that for sure. I did my best to do it. I mean, the reading stuff and so on. Well, I would like to be better at this, but only time can help me improving it. And I need a long time, since I'm not a good reader. I was never good at reading, never, my whole life, not even in my native language, which is German, of course. And I guess it is a long journey until I can read almost perfect, or well enough. And that is okay for me, but you know, I'm just letting you know that, so, you know. But, well, I'm not even sure if somebody is watching this so far. If so, thanks for that. That's really nice, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, there will be another part. Maybe I'm calling this part 1, I do not know. No, we'll see about it. Anyways, happy Halloween, and enjoy your life, and so on. And yeah, until the next part, have a good time, bye bye, and auf Wiedersehen. Oh, Wiedersehen! That's how I say goodbye to you guys, every time.